What's happening? Welcome back to the channel. I am Nick here with Ryan and Ty.
What up?
It's probably a good idea that we should get another reaction to the most popular band of all time. That might be a good idea. And that band is the Beatles.
The Beatles.
Yeah. It's been a while since we reacted to them. And frankly, we weren't even sure if we would get them on the channel. But luckily, we're kind of ahead of schedule just a little bit. So even if this gets blocked completely or blocked for 30 days, it's not that big of a deal. So the first song we did was Hard Day's Night. Classic.
Fire.
Groovy.
That's right.
Amazing.
Yes.
What else do you want me to say?
Nothing.
So I thought we should stick in their earlier catalog. You know, we tend to do that on the channel. I like to hit the first album just to show like how they progressed throughout their career. So the song we're going to do today is called Love Me Do. And I feel like even if you haven't heard this song, you've probably heard this expression. Just because like a lot of the stuff that came from the Beatles, it's just out there everywhere. I'm sure there's songs we're going to do like you guys probably haven't heard, but you're like, oh, I've heard that name before. But you haven't heard this song.
I haven't heard this?
Probably not.
Okay.
We'll
Love
see.
Me Do.
It's going to be a first-time reaction for Ryan every time. I've heard all the Beatles catalog. Ty, it's probably mainly like the big hits, probably.
Yeah, maybe half.
Okay. If you're lucky. John Lennon and Paul McCartney wrote this in 1958 when John was 17 and Paul was 16.
Wow.
They made time for songwriting by skipping school. That's what all the cool kids did.
Man.
They had written songs before, but Love Me Do was the first one they liked enough to record. When they played this for an audition with Parlophone Records, the producer they auditioned for was George Martin, who became a key figure in Beatles history as he helped shape their sound. He started tinkering with the song right away, adding the harmonica part. Fortunately, John Lennon knew how to play the harmonica and was able to come up with something. John stole the harmonica used in this song from a music shop.
Wow.
Skip school, stealing stuff.
Give me that.
When John's Aunt Mimi heard this song, she said to him, well, if you think you're going to make a fortune with that, you've got another thing coming.
Oh, my gosh.
She went straight Judas Priest on it. The song was recorded in mono on a one-track tape. This is from the debut album, Please Please Me, released in 1963, and it went platinum. Let's do it. This is the Beatles. Love Me Do.
Love me do, oh, love me do. Love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me do, oh, love me do. Someone to love, somebody new. Someone to love, someone like you. Love me do. You know I love you.
I mean, it's fire. What does Ryan say? It's too easy.
Too easy.
Melody, harmonies, harmonious. It's the Beatles.
Harmonious.
Come on. I mean, look, it's catchy. And if it's catchy, it's open and shut. People are going to like it. Lock the door. That's it. Right from the jump. So you have heard this.
Oh, yeah. I've heard this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
How dare you
impressed.
disrespect me?
You know, I always didn't give you enough credit. Yeah, Ryan?
No.
Haven't heard it?
No.
Okay.
Man. Nope.
Man, oh man.
It sounds like a song my grandma would love.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yeah.
I can see, like, you know, He was doing the perfect dance. Yeah.
I mean, you can see just people. It's just easy to clap to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
it's a good song. It's a good feel good song.
It's just sing along for days. And I love the high low between John and Paul.
Yeah.
You know, Paul's doing the high.
Me do.
Yeah, and John's doing the low.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like one of my favorite things about this song is like when I'm singing this in the car or something, it's like, do I want to sing Paul's part or
I do that
part?
sometimes. Like,
And
am I
I
going to
just
sing
kinda
the
switch.
harmony or am I going to sing the melody?
Yeah.
Man, it's the authenticity that sells it though. Like this does not sound like rock stars or pop stars singing. It just sounds like a couple of pals shooting the breeze. And that's what I love about it, man.
Shooting the breeze.
Yeah, seriously.
Shooting the breeze.
Look, when you're this talented, like you can just hang around and sing together. I mean, that's what I would do. You say it all the time. You'd be like, if I had a fantastic voice, I would just sing everything.
Oh, yeah. I'm just baffled by that saying you just
Yeah,
said.
me too.
What?
Shooting the breeze.
Wait a minute.
You never shot the breeze before, Ryan?
No. What does that even mean?
Again, I don't know what planet you're from.
Shooting the breeze.
I just asked what planet Dimash was from. I'm really wanting to know where you're from. Because we bring up like common sayings.
I've never heard that. Shooting the breeze.
The turtle and the rabbit. Like, I've
heard of turtle and the rabbit. You learn something new every day, so it's a good thing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start saying it at work. Oh, it's been shooting the breeze, man. I'm gonna see what people say.
Don't know what you're talking about.
They're gonna be like, "How you been, man?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just been shooting the breeze."
Just singing with my pals. Just imagine if we could all sing. That's all we would do here.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
I'd wake up singing.
So I'm just saying, like, I bet you the Beatles just every now and then, in their downtime, they would just get in a group and be like, "Oh, what do we feel like singing today, boys?"
I feel like they just did acapella a lot. I feel like that's how they made their songs. Freestyle and acapella. This sounds like a freestyle. They just made it up on spot like that. They didn't write it.
This sounds like a young band to me.
Yeah.
That just made something up quick.
Yeah. I just feel like they just said, all right, let's just start playing something. And then they just did it and they're like, let me do. I mean, it's just something they just came up with off just top of their brain.
And it sounds so simple, but yet, like, when people heard this, their heads exploded. And I love the harmonica.
Yeah.
Like, that's something.
Probably the main thing.
Yeah, Beatles have used that before. But again, this is the first album, and it just so happened that John knew how to play it. It just adds to their talent. It's like, yeah, we can play harmonica too. That's not really our thing, but we can do it if you want us to. And I love the sound of it. It's very bluesy. If you want a good harmonica, it has to sound like one that you just picked up off the side of the road.
Oh.
We don't want like a
little
clean,
gravelly in there.
Yeah, we don't want a clean sounding. We want something that's been through the ringer.
Oh.
It's the authenticity.
Never
thing.
washed, just.
Oh, wow.
Never washed.
Hey, I mean, if you want grimy, I mean, you gotta
drag it
you
through
gotta
the
deal
dirt.
with it. You gotta deal with it. Wow, this is pretty muddy, but you know what? If you want it to sound good, better pucker up, John.
Somebody new, someone to love, someone like you. Love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me do.
Oh, I gotta cut back in.
Love me do. Love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me do. Oh, love me do. Yeah, love me do. Oh, love me do.
Fade.
Yeah, I could listen to that like 10 more times in a row.
I'm kind of glad it's short.
Well, that was a lot of their songs, man.
Yeah, there was.
Especially back then, like songs were short.
Because that's something that like makes you want to hear it again. So now I want to hear it again now.
Yeah, I've rewound this plenty of times.
Yeah.
You just right back to it. I mean, it's uber straightforward, but my God, it's just so catchy, man. It's just a sing-along track, and the draw for me, like I said, is the realness. I love great vocalists. I mean, you've seen it. We all love that. But I love authenticity more. I mean, especially nowadays, there are a ton of people that can sing. Just like crazy talented singers out there. And a lot of them, there's not an ounce of truth in what you hear from them. The Beatles were always real. And if you're somebody that loves music, you can tell whether someone's genuine or not. This band always was. And so in a world of mass-produced pop, this song is like music to my ears. Even to this day, you can learn a lesson from the Beatles. Just be yourself. Mm-hmm. And stay in school and don't steal harmonicas, but that's another story. So yeah, this is playlist for me, along with a million others of theirs. It's just too easy.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have too much to say about it. It's straightforward, like you said, and it's just down the line. It's good. I mean, it's a very, very solid track. And, you know, as simple as it is, you know, there's a lot of overproduced songs that just try so hard, and this is just so simple, and it's just too easy not to like. You know, if you don't like this song, there's something wrong with it. I mean, it's too good. It's too good.
Yeah, I think it's really good. It's very definitely playlist for me. And like I said, I think it's good that it's short because, you know, usually short songs only leave you wanting more. But the only option you got is just to re-listen to what you heard. So yeah, that's can go on my replay list.
Yeah,
yeah, I got a replay list. So
yeah, songs about that.
Yeah, songs I can put on replay that can go. That's
Back
definitely
to backers.
Yeah, and there's only one little critique that I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really bad. I just wish there was more harmonica, the solo.
Okay.
Being greedy.
Yeah.
I like
you went along.
Yeah. I like the harmonica was really nice in this. I think that's probably the main thing for me. It's just the harmonica keeps you going. You know, it's just
yeah.
You look forward to it every time it comes around.
Yeah, and I like the pause. And it's like, love me to.
Yeah. It just hits so nice.
Yeah, I like that. That's probably my favorite part.
And you know what's funny about this band is like they got so many good songs. I mean, the catalog is just ridiculous. I guarantee there's going to be people coming like, really? Out of all the Beatles songs, like, you chose this one? Like, this is like one of their lower tier songs. And there's also going to be people like saying, oh my God, I love this song.
Yeah.
This is one of my
favorites.
Yeah.
Like, you could literally say that about every Beatles song. I mean, it's pointless to even argue because it's like the range is just so crazy that, of course, everybody's going to have their
deep
favorite
catalog.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Deeper than our pockets.
It's just, there is a long way to go with this band. I mean, if we could, we would do a Beatles marathon, but
that would be great.
There's just a band. It's a band that's just hard to get on the channel back to back to back to back. You know, because the copyright's just tough. I mean, hopefully this gets through, but there's no doubt about it that we love this band and the entire world does.
I think it's crazy that you even could say that about one band, to have a marathon for one band. That's just how it shows how much music they have.
We could do a marathon of them for a year, and we still wouldn't be done.
How many other bands could you say that for?
Oh, man.
I don't think there's many.
Metallica has a huge catalog,
right?
For sure. But man, there's not a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, this band probably does have the deepest catalog of all time. Let us know what you thought about this song. Let us know where it ranks for you, the Beatles icons. That's it, guys. Don't forget to drop a like, and as always, please tell us your views.
Thank you for subscribing and clicking that bell.
Peace out.